Today we're going to talk about how to make a double exposure image like this. One of the things that in the Facebook group, when we were talking about what you wanted to see more of, one of the things you talked about was photo manipulation. So this is a photo manipulation. So you've got a well and a woman looking out of the well, and I was trying to make it look like she was under the water looking out. Okay, so let's see how we make this. If you find these tutorials useful, please tell all your friends and like and subscribe and share and all that, because it helps me keep making these. Okay, let's go. Let's choose a Facebook post. Okay, a landscape Facebook cover. I'm only choosing this just so that I have a little bit more space to work with. This is Canva tips for authors. If you are an author who would like to talk to other authors about how to use Canva, come and join the Facebook group. The link is in the description. And I'm using some Canva Pro things in here. If you want a 30-day free trial of Canva Pro, again, there is a link in the description. And that's an affiliate link, so it doesn't cost you anything extra. But okay, that's a bit wide, isn't it? Let's resize this. So the resize is a Canva Pro feature, and let's do Canva Post. Let's see if that happens. So you can copy and resize, which keeps your original intact. We don't have anything on this, so we're just going to resize. One of the comments I had was that in my older videos, I made a lot of mistakes and I would be like, oh, oops, and I'll fix it. And lately I've been trying to edit those out because I didn't want to waste your time, but it seems that that's useful to know. So I will leave them in now. Okay, so we got this post. Right, so what I was going to do, I was going to go to elements. What I'm going to try and do is put two photos together. So I've got this picture of a well and I've got this picture of a woman. And I want to have this woman looking out of this well. But I want her to look like she's underwater. So I'm going to keep the reflections and stuff. Okay, so those are my two pictures. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this, just cause. And then I'm going to go to background remover, which is a pro feature. It's got a little crown there. Let's move this down. Oh. See what it looks like. Canva's super slow today. All right, so background remover has not done an awful lot, but you've got two options with background remover once you go into it. You've got the erase and the restore. Let's get rid of this and give myself a little bit more space. Okay, so we can, first of all we're going to do is we're going to restore everything. Let's get a nice big brush size and we'll restore everything. Now the reason for doing this is because we want to erase just a certain part, but we can't get to the eraser until we've done the erase bit, right? So now we're going to switch to erase and we're going to make this quite small. It doesn't need to be that small, right? And now we're going to erase most of what's inside this well. Now I'm going to try and keep some of the edge there. And maybe let's take the brush size down even smaller and go into there a little bit. Nibble away. Okay, that's roughly what I wanted. Let's go for that. Okay, And okay, so now we have an image somewhere which has a hole in it. And we're going to get the lady. Come on, lady. Come on. There we go. Get the lady. We're going to drag her into here. And we are going to put her behind. So we go to position, layers, and we're going to drag her behind the well. Okay, so there's her. How big do we want her? About that sort of size. Okay. Let's get this bigger so we're looking even closer. I'm going to right click, look at layers again, show layers, then select the lady, bring her up. She could be a bit bigger. Okay. That's cool. But she now doesn't really look like she's underwater because there's no reflections and things. So this is where this original image comes in. We're going to click on that, select it, drag it down, and position. It's going to be below there. Okay. Now we need to make it bigger so that it fits. And a little bit bigger again. There. Now it looks about the same size. Okay. So we want it to be in between the lady and the overlapping image that we've got. Right. So we're going to select that, and then we are going to go to find the transparency, which is there. We're going to turn the transparency down. Now, depending on how far down you choose it, you can have her really, really dramatically in your face, or you could have her looking out like that. And it looks like she's in the well. Right, so that's how you do a double exposure thing. I think I need to move the second one around a little bit because it's not quite lining up, is it? Position, layers, maybe a little bit bigger, and move. There we go. I think I might need to erase more of the well. So let's go to background remover again. And erase more of the well. Right. Let's see what that looks like. That looks slightly better, hopefully. Has this updated? It has. Okay. There you go. I need to put that bit of the rim back. But anyway, you get the idea. So you fiddle about with it until you have the image that you want. Although I'd quite like to get that back into shot properly. Yeah. Show layers. That one. Background remover. We need to get these things back in. Okay, so let's... The trouble is, let's get much, much closer. Much closer. There we go. And restore. You can show original image, which if you're restoring quite delicate things. Nope. Nope. So this takes a while if you're going to do it very carefully, which I'm not doing particularly actually. This is sort of a pixel by pixel restore of the bits that you want left in so that you don't get too much of this black stuff around the corner. So what we're making here is a mask of all the things that are overhanging the water. It's not super accurate because I'll be here all day if I was trying to be super accurate. What would be nice is if this eraser, we could soften it so that it blurs the edges a little bit rather than giving us this really hard edge, but we can't. So that's what we are stuck with. Okay. Thank you for your time. I'll see you in the next video.